Helen Keller you, like, hey, I'm hard, and you're like, oh, thank you, Papa. Like, I don't know why Papa. That doesn't really fit either scenario, but we had fun. But then you touch it, and I do like a hot stove now. I'm like, I didn't touch it. It's like I don't have to do anything. Because if you don't touch, you can just kind of go, good night, and like float away on a toadstool and like go home and eat in bed. But then if you touch it, you either have to do something to it, or you have to tell him that you don't want to do anything with it at this point, right? And that can be like, you're just like, I just don't like you enough now, or I'm not comfortable. It's like a hard conversation to kind of have. And sometimes I'm better at sucking dick than I am at sharing my true feelings. So I blow a guy to avoid telling him the truth. I've done it so many times. But for me to make you come now, I just like, ugh. If I'm not having sex, it used to be my go-to. Now I'm like, I have to blow you. And I'm still not confident in my blowjobs. And I'm trying to get better. But recently I gave one, and 90 seconds in, the same thing happened that always happens. The guy just kind of held my head steady and decided to fuck it himself, you know? Kind of took over and treated my head like a birdhouse. That's how I got through it, is pretending I'm a birdhouse. I have no rhythm. I have no natural rhythm. And so I actually was like, thank you, take the wheel. I don't know what you want. I just don't have a good sense of rhythm. I may be able to show you a good time if you have like a metronome on your nightstand, but it's just not. Most girls do not like when you grab their head and just hold it and fuck it. But I truly appreciate the gesture, and because then I can focus on what I'm actually good at, which is gonna be surviving this blowjob, because my breathing is now up to you, good sir. Because you don't seem to understand that I can't breathe when your dick is in my head. So I hope you let me get a couple gasps in here and there. I always feel like I'm lost at sea when I'm sucking dick, and I'm just like emerging like Coast Guard and just getting sucked back under. I gotta time them perfectly. And I'm good at breathing during blowjobs, because I didn't know guys didn't know we couldn't breathe. But we can't breathe when your dick is in our head. We can't breathe when your dick is in our head. I have to get it through to you. I know you think we can because of our nose. You're like, your nostrils don't have dicks in them. But clearly, it's an open passage. It's the only way to shut off a girl's breathing. Let me tell you, it's from within. I don't know what's happening, but when the dick is in your head, you can't breathe through your nose. It's like an inside job. I can't explain, but it's all getting clogged. It doesn't take a big dick. It doesn't take deep throat. It's just all, and it's rarely deep throat, by the way. I just want to briefly tell you that when you think, I don't know, sometimes you just go, take it, you jam it, and it's not like drain snaking its way gently down our esophagus, like boop, 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 like a boomerang of a lady going down a water slide. Like, oh, so fun. Easy does it. No, it's jamming into the back. It's crumbling into our soft palate. I'm like, does he know this is a cul-de-sac? Like, there's no way through. Drive like your kids live here. Like, take it slow, dude. Punching and ramming the back of your head, it hurts. It feels like you're trying to punch through like a game on The Price is Right. It's so aggressive and it hurts. It really does hurt. And I don't know if you guys can't tell because you can't see, but start to look. You'll be able to tell just by it's a little thing we do, like the tears streaming down our face. Thick tears, just like an elephant who lost a friend. Like those, just kind of like. That could be an indication. I couldn't. I guess I wouldn't have known that you can't breathe if a dick's in your head had I not been on the receiving end. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have. But I'm here to tell you we can't. And I found out guys didn't know that we couldn't breathe from watching a porn. Not even from my own experience. I saw this guy and he was using this girl's head as a fleshlight pretty aggressively. And he did the thing where he was like, take it all. And he, because he was mad at his mom, clearly. It was something to do with her. She didn't pick him up from school a couple times when she said she was going to make an effort to do so. And she was late. It was embarrassing. And so he's taking it on Savannah. And she had nothing to do with it. I mean, it was in the 80s, well before she even was born. And so he's, take it, bitch. And he's holding her there for a while. And I was holding my breath with her because I was like, I got you, girl. I know you can't breathe. Solidarity, neighborhood watch. Like, I am on it. So I'm watching. And it's about a minute in. I'm like, this girl's a pro. This is incredible. She must deep sea dive or some shit like that. This is awesome. And then I saw him see her struggle, and he goes, oh, you think that's bad? What about now? And he plugged her nose to be like, take it to the next level. I'm like, this fucking idiot. First of all, that is the most worthless, like, what about now? He should have been like, what about now? And added like a fun Mardi Gras mask flourish. That would have been a more interesting challenge than this, which you're already doing. So I was like, oh my God, if this guy thinks she can't breathe now, like, I'm about to watch her die, you know? So I came really hard, and I go back to it, and I check in on her, and I go, she survived. I'm happy to tell you she lived. Because she knew, and she's smart, and she did her safe word to get out of it, which they had worked out before, which is, and it's so, it's the correct pronunciation. I don't know how to spell it, but it is, I think it's Yiddish, but it's, that's like a hot sound now. Isn't that weird? Porn has made that like a sex sound. Porn sounds used to be like, and now they're, it's that pervasive in porn. It's wild. I guarantee you there are at least 14 dudes in here with blood rushing to your dicks right now, just based on Pavlov's dick response of just like, is a girl getting choked by a dick somewhere? That's what's happening. And I know you feel bad about it. It feels weird to be turned on by that, but it's okay. You just watch so much porn. It's fine. It's like, it's not going to be fine when a woman is actually choking at a restaurant where you're dining with your wife and a woman's at the next table like, your wife is like, you know, Heimlich, give it to her. And you're like, I can't. I have a boner and I don't want to put it in her back as I save her life, so I'd rather she just like die. So that'll be weird, but until then, it's just all these things. I'm willing to do all of this, by the way. I'm so happy to do it. I like when guys come. It's like, it makes me feel good when they come. I never want to be a comedian who's up here like, fucking men, you know. I would love to be up here fucking men. That's a different thing, and it's a show I aspire to put on for you someday, but it's building towards that. But I am willing to do all this stuff. It's like, and I want you to come, and because girls, we like when guys come. We really do. Like, it means we can get on our phones sooner. So it's like, good, he did that. I'm back on Instagram. But I just can't give away any more comes. I just can't anymore. I'm 35, and I don't know if I think I just know my worth more. I have value, and like for me to suck your dick, like it's like $1,000. Like, I don't know, like you can Venmo me or we'll... Hooking up now, it's very complicated for me because I'm just plagued by this obligation to get you off that I can't even enjoy what you do to me anymore because I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do to him, you know? I get fingered and I'm just like, what am I gonna be willing to take after this? It's like when you're in grade school and you give your friends, you're like, let's massage each other. And you're like doing back rubs. And the whole time I'm just like, I can't even like this because I got to rub this bitch next. Like, that's what it feels like hooking up with you. Every single one of you. And so I think I've figured something out. The best hookup scenario I can imagine, I think you guys will like this too, is that I get fingered to completion and then I get out of the Uber. And I feel like that, I'll tip you. I'll throw a tip on there the next time I pull up the app. I know how to do it. Please. I would love that to be a part of the Uber app, Uber Finger. It's like, you pay more, you pay double, because it's like, it's a two-man operation. We can't have our drivers fingering the passengers. So there's a guy in the back seat. It's not even a guy. It's maybe a girl. You don't know. He's wearing a mask. Not allowed to talk to you. Maybe dressed like a minion. It's a tie-in with Sony for a promotional stunt. I don't know. We're still working out the kinks. It's in beta. But yeah, it's a two-man op. It has to be a two-man op. You're gonna pay extra until there's self-driving cars, right? And then as soon as there are self-fingering cars, I mean, you'll never hear from me again. Truly, I'll be gone. Be a real road dog after that. It does take a lot for me to want to do anything to a guy now, because I just can't, you know? And I would love to. Just, I need, and I bristle at even saying this word, but I need more foreplay. And I hate saying that. I never wanted to be a female comic who said, more foreplay. We need more foreplay. I looked at sitcoms in the 90s. I saw housewives on those shows be like, well, if you had more foreplay. I just heard foreplay, and I'm like, you should never ask for more foreplay. Guys hate it. Because I'd hear audience members go like, boo, foreplay. The dudes would be like, no. And the girls would be like, tee, we relate. And then they get beat on the car ride home. So I was like, okay, I'm never going to demand foreplay. I'd never had sex, but I'm like, this foreplay thing, I'm gonna let it slide. I don't give a shit. Stick it in dry. Pay me 80 cents on the dollar. I should just be happy this guy wants to stick his dick in my ugly head. I truly believe that. I was like, I'm never gonna complain about foreplay. And then I started hooking up, and I'm like, we need more foreplay. Hand me a fucking blazer with shoulder pads in it, and give me some high-waisted jeans, frizz out my hair, because we need more foreplay. I'm with those 90s bitches now. You didn't listen. I don't understand what to tell you. I have been fingered when I'm dry so many times this year. It is truly an act of terrorism. I am so sick of it. You should not ever finger a dry vagina, ever. It should never happen. When you get fingered when you're dry as a woman, it's the same as if we took your limp dick and we're just like, come on, come on. We would never do that to you. I don't even look at a limp dick. I wouldn't touch one. I don't look at one because I know you're not proud of it. So I'm like, I won't look at it until he's ready for me to see it and to meet it, okay? So I treat it like your wedding dress. I'm just like, I'll let him show it to me when he's ready for good luck or whatever the hell. I never look at a limp dick, and I'm dying to play with a limp dick. I would love it, but I don't even let myself, I don't get to, because I respect your boundaries. But if I could, I'd do this and I'd stretch it. You can stretch it. And they don't care until they wake up and they're like, hey, will you cut it out? It's so fun. They're so fun. Oh my God. But I'm serious, guys. You gotta cut it out with the dry fingering. It's truly, it's devastating. It sucks. And I've tried different ways to avoid getting fingered while dry. That's why my pants keep getting higher and higher as I'm building in more track time for me. When you're on your way down to make myself wet, I'm just like, get wet for the summer, get wet. And I never do. You always get down there, and then I hear a squeak, and I'm like, fuck. He thinks I'm menopausal. I've gone as far as, if I know a guy's gonna be worthless, I'll finger myself on the cab ride to dinner with him just to get a nice sheen going before we break bread. I don't trust you anymore. Yeah, sometimes guys, when they spit on you, it's almost insulting, because sometimes I work so hard to get myself wet and I wanna show it off, and sometimes the guys will just do that, and I'm like, don't salt your food before you try it. Can you at least, respect the chef. Oh, God. I asked my friend the other day, I'm like, what do you do for foreplay when you hook up with a girl? And he's like, I don't know, I really like fucking on the couch. I think that's pretty cool. That's what they think. They think as long as it's out of the bedroom, that counts. Fully penetrating a woman on a couch. Foreplay. No, foreplay it's simple. It's kissing, it's compliments, it's going